Today on the channel, we got one of the heaviest hitters of all time. From the Marvel Legends Gamerverse line, we got the Juggernaut.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Marvel Legends Gamerverse unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got a heavy hitter in more ways than one with Juggernaut. But for all your Juggernaut needs and a whole lot more, hit up DJC Collectibles. Use discount code 8OFFDJC to save 8% off your entire order. Got to get a deal out there. And of course, going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes. From there, in Juggernaut, one of my absolute all-time favorite X-Men villains, the brother of Professor X, kinda, I guess he is technically, but always enjoyed the Juggernaut going all the way back to the original Toy Biz figures of the 90s, and pretty much in every incarnation since then, and we'll do some comparisons to other incarnations later in this video here, but this is a big boy, a big heavy boy, and maybe the surprise line of the year, and maybe it shouldn't be a surprise because a lot of us have been wanting stuff like this, but the Gamerverse subline for Marvel Legends this year has given us a lot of heavy hitters, and this Juggernaut is big, bad, and dare I say nationwide, Todd McFarlane, like a young ZZ Top. But looking good here, Marvel Legends, Gamerverse, of course, Gamerverse up there, Marvel's Juggernaut, Hasbro. 4 and up, you 3-year-olds out of luck, but you 4-year-olds, you can party with the Juggernaut all night long if you need to. Looking good with the video game graphics, we'll call it. Looking nice. Same thing over here. And on the back of the package, look at that. Oh, poor Silver Samurai has seen better days. And I think this is the last figure of the Gamerverse. No, I still never unboxed Thanos and Psylocke. It's been chilling there for like 2 months. Maybe I'll just forget it at this point. I don't know, but I'll get around to it eventually. But we've unboxed everybody else on the channel. It does say Kane Marco is the unstoppable Juggernaut, possessing superhuman strength and extreme durability. Extreme durability, not just your old regular durability, extreme durability. Gonna cut him out of the package. Gonna dive in. Uh-oh, Spider-Man style. Bam! See you later, goodbye. How about a little prison of plastic? Looking very nice there. Got that video game kind of background, looking nice. See you later, shuffle off to the side, and a big boy in the plastic prison. Looking very nice. So you get some gigantic hands, makes a lot of sense. Ooh, all kinds of stuff going on here. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Look at that. See you later. Goodbye. All right, Juggernaut style. We'll get to him in a second. Got 2 fists of fury out of the package. Got a gripping hand and a deeper gripping hand. So 2 different gripping hands. Almost a little pincher hand, like he's picking up somebody small, like saying, you little bug, you know, give him one of those. Looking very good. Has his knuckle dusters over his hands. He's ready to inflict all kinds of damage, as we know. But looking good. It's Juggernaut hands there. Now, he does get an effect piece. We see that with a lot of these. Looks like it will go right over his hands. Possibly. You kind of put it in there so it's like him hitting somebody with some extra power. You could also have him hitting the ground like Hulk or something, and you could obviously use this effect piece with others if you really want to. But we do got a new effect piece with the Juggernaut here. So cool to see that. No issues with that at all. But now, main event time. It's the Juggernaut. Now, this is a pricey figure. Not a lot of extra pizzazz with it. You're paying for the giant mold, the giant figure is what you're paying for here. But Juggernaut looking big and bad, no doubt about it. Got a nice weight to him as well. All day long, somebody hands you this head, you know it is Juggernaut. Got that mask, kind of that almost like a garbage can lid helmet he's got there. Got big old teeth, just angry teeth, but beautiful teeth. He sees his dentist regularly, probably 3 or 4 times a year by the looks of things. Bright blue eyes that stare right in your soul. Some blue-eyed soul right here from Juggernaut. Looking very nice. Now, the helmet is not removable. The head is. I was going to say, is this helmet removable? The head is all removable, but you can't take it off to see the head underneath. Would have been kind of, as I lose a hand, what are we doing? We're falling apart here. Would be nice to get a second head, especially with a big figure, the price point, to be able to mix and match if you want an unmasked head, but It's been a long time since I played the game, but I'm guessing he wasn't unmasked in the game. Correct me if I'm wrong, so maybe that's why. Either way, though, it is a Juggernaut head. It does look good. Now, he's got the big, meaty, muscular arms on the side. Looks like Juggernaut. Got those bicep bands. Got the wrist gauntlets there. You got the knuckle dusters on the hands. 2 Fists of Fury once again on here. Looking very nice. You got all the protection in the body all the way down to the legs. Got a nice kind of Aquaman feel. I always think of Aquaman when I touch a surface like this, but you got that going on in the chest. Big chest up top. He doesn't skip any workouts, you know. And the legs looking good. Got those big Juggernaut boots here, looking nice. Arms all the way around for us, nice and smooth. You do get a little bicep cut that doesn't go really a whole lot. You do get a nice butterfly shoulder, and when I say nice, not tons of movement, but just any movement is nice to have, but you get a little bit of that there. You do get the hands back and forth, side to side. Hands going to be removable, as we saw, if you want to mix and match. You should have side to side at the elbow. Yep, single jointed elbow, side to side. Dumbbell up top, a lot of movement there. Why does that hand keep falling off? I don't like that one bit. You almost got a little action feature here. You can pull it back. It rocks back and forth, so you do get a little action feature there, but I'm not sure why that hand falls off. And then we got the slippery bicep bands. I don't like those falling off either. So we got some QC issues, maybe, or maybe user issues. Could be user error, you never know. Traditional waist, nope, no traditional waist on him. Leg goes up a little bit. He's not a gymnast after all. Leg goes up just a little bit. Goes out pretty good though for Juggernaut. Single jointed knee, side to side at the knee. Ankles back and forth, side to side, up and down. And then for our friend on the couch, Todd McFarlane, we got the toe articulation on Juggernaut. So you can get him in some nice speedy poses if you want to. But he is a big, big boy, and Juggernaut deserves to be a big boy. He is a big, big, not monster, but a guy, his hands fall off very easy, though. There's not a lot of peg room there, so not a big fan of that. That's probably my least favorite part of this Juggernaut, but he does look good. He does have a nice presence to him. I mean, look at that size on him. Looking very nice. And I just recently unboxed Strong Guy on the channel. There's that new Strong Guy. So we thought Strong Guy was a big dude. Look at that size comparison there. But we do got other Juggernauts to give him a look next to as well. Now, I always get confused. Which one is the Colossus 2-pack and which one's the Build-A-Figure? For some reason, I feel like this is the Build-A-Figure edition. I believe that is the darker red. The lighter red is the Colossus 2-pack. I use that second head here. You got to make them as different as possible. You know that. But look at that size difference. The new Juggernaut's a bigger boy. You know I'm here for that. Size matters. I don't care what anybody says, Todd McFarlane. Size matters at the end of the day. And he is a big, big beast here compared to these two. These are still good, and Juggernaut's a famous enough character. I'm a big enough fan of this character that I feel like I can use multiple Juggernauts in my collection. You got different X-Men shelves. Throw him against Spider-Man if you want to. He's feuded with Spider-Man a time or two. There's uses for this guy. Or you can make your own Gamerverse shelf if you want to. Put him with your Street Fighter Jada figures. You can do that as well along the way. I even got a Marvel Select version. I couldn't find my regular one. I don't know what I did with that one, but I got this Captain America one. Basically, if you've had the Marvel Select, you're about the same size, a little bit smaller than the new one, but much heavier. The Marvel Select one is a brick, so if you threw that, you'd knock somebody out for sure, but it does look pretty good. And then the biggest one we've had this year, I guess Gargantos maybe, but Dragon Man. So we get a little comparison in size here with Dragon Man. So Dragon Man's still eking over here. I guess I forgot about that Big Venom too. We had that Big Venom this year. He might have been the tallest character here this year, but we got some big figures, and I'm here for a big figure. I love a good big figure, so I like to see this Juggernaut here, and I was excited for this one to come, and it definitely didn't disappoint. It's a nice way to cap off Series 1 of the Gamerverse. Is there going to be a Series 2? Who knows? Maybe we'll find out at New York Comic Con this weekend as I'm filming this. Maybe we'll get more announcements in the future. And now that I take it, I'm going to take it back because we did get that announcement of that Punisher Nick Fury coming in December, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe that'll be the last one, or maybe it'll keep rolling on. I'm here for more of them. I'm here for more big figures. Heck, I'm here for more Juggernauts. Can you believe it? I am, but I'll take it. But looks good right here. It wasn't Juggernaut in Malibu Comics once upon a time? That was quite the crossover event when I was a kid in the comics with like the Exiles or something. Ooh, I remember eating that up back in the day. So a lot of love for Juggernaut here on the channel. A lot of love for this figure. Hands fall off a little bit too easy. Bicep bands down a little bit easy. But besides that, you got a big hunk of plastic. And that's not a bad thing when you're talking about a big hunk of plastic like Juggernaut. So there it is. Juggernaut, Gamerverse, Marvel Legends. What's your guys' thoughts? Pick up, pass, long game, no game? It can't be the no game, can it? Let me know in the comments down low. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and my other YouTube channel. 2 channels, content every single day. Patreon, YouTube channel memberships for even more content if you need it. Sir Paul 64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com, which is the name of my podcast every single Tuesday, The Kyle Peterson Show, wherever podcasts are found, with video cast on YouTube. So for the mighty Juggernaut, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?